Doth be, doth buzz. We are up against Buster in round 2. This is not a great hand, but our deck is so powerful, and this has the 5 lands we need for Glorybringer, that it's worth a keep. And we might be able to cancel some important spells they could play, just on time for Drakehaven. Censor that beast. If they have it. Lay claim. Ooh, quite the spicy deck there. Well, we're not going to cancel a Sacred Cat. We could bounce it, but also not so important. There it is. Good thing we didn't bounce the cat. We would have lost some precious value. Oh wow, they're playing an on color Forsake the Worldly? That can't be right. We wouldn't do that. Another Sacred Cat. Whatever. Get wrecked, cat. It'll be back, but not this turn. Ooh, that's interesting that they would do it now, because we can rubble their planes. Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah, we can just rubble their planes. But even that is not appealing, because we don't get to hold up Censor. I'm assuming they're just not tapping out for a while. Okay. What is even going on? Are they going to cancel our Glorybringer and kill us with cats? This is the token, right? Yeah, it's hard to tell. They look exactly the same online. Ooh, Magma Spray. That's a better answer to the next one. We milled another one of our reduced to rubbles. Okay, don't cancel this, please. Essence Scatter. That's pretty good. So I don't expect this Censor to be very good for a while. And we might as well tap them out somewhat. Magma Spray this lousy Sacred Cat, so it's done for good. We milled an Unwavering Initiate for them, so fortunately they can't play it this turn. Unfortunately, cycle. We're not drawing very well. We're not drawing very much, is the real thing. We can stop them from untapping once more, but then we lose out on the Illumination. I think we just want to draw some cards. Wow, not those cards. Yeah, here comes 3-2 from the graveyard. Oh no, a Naga Oracle. That gives us more time. And it means we can tap down some lands, so potentially they won't have the mana for this next turn, especially if they're putting lands in the graveyard. But who knows? Alright, let's do some cycling business. I F3'd, but it didn't register quite in time. I did want to keep those lands tapped. On the bright side, if we draw our Drake, it'll be larger. And Naga Oracle is a good answer to their stuff. They're just going to counter it again, so not the best. It all started with reducing their poor cat. Lost that value. And now we just Can't get it back. Kefnet. That's a fun one to see. Well, we have plenty to discard to this. Cancel for their Kefnet. Well, we're super dead. That was fun. Okay. What can we do differently? Take out all of our lands? Nah, I think our deck's okay. Try to play better around counter magic. And we have a lot of counter magic for their powerful spells. It's too bad they know about both of our reduces. But that's okay. Alright, this hand works. It's got our Enigma Drake threat pretty early. And maybe we'll draw something else good. Yeah, that'll come in handy. So here's where they cancel our creature. And that is a bit of a shame. I don't think we'd want to expose it. So make that decision quick so they don't think we have anything. Talkrop Skirmisher. Give me a break. Well, what? Yeah, they're leaving up counter magic for a creature. And that is just too bad. But we don't have a good answer to it if they counter our creature. I think we can go for this. 5, 6, 7. That would be Cryptic Serpent mana this turn. This is so annoying. I think what we can do, though, and it might have been better to... well, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, Scribe of the Mindful. So let's electrify this guy, just so we don't have to deal with any spells twice. Then cast New Perspectives, which they will only be able to counter with Censor. And we did not see Censor. Okay, much better. Much better. Refill our hand up to their levels. Oh, they really want to get our stuff. Are they going to name Enigma Drake and we don't have anything left to play? Glorybringer, sure. Well, we can always bounce that when it comes time to play our thing. Okay. We've got 3 in the grave, so these Cryptic Serpents cost 4 each. We're going to resolve something this turn. So let's play Enigma Drake, which they'll destroy. And then follow it up with a nice little Cryptic Serpent. It's looking good. Fanbearer. Well, that gets good quick too. And they may have another counter spell here. But we have infinite Cryptic Serpents. I wonder if they spend counter magic on Naga Oracle here. gives us a bit of value and information. Let's bin the lands and get cancel next turn. We know they have some powerful cards. Is it worth it then to reduce, or is it time to play another Cryptic Serpent? I think it's Cryptic Serpent time. And they've only got one card in hand, so it wouldn't be ridiculous for them to have nothing there. Oh, here's Kefnet. No, something bigger. Oh, lay claim. We have a good answer to that. Give it back. And we mill Kefnet, so that was smart. How much does this guy cost? One more? Yeah, and then after this, let's keep some of their lands tapped down. Because we can't keep cancel up. This might get in for 8, which is the first big chunk of damage. Or it might be even the first damage at all. That is a Taucrop Skirmisher coming back. And now we're just going to easily win this game. So first we can exile Fanbearer. It forces them to respond here. But we get in 2 or 8 damage. Play another Serpent, which is surely what they're going to name next game with the intervention. And hold up cancel. So that'll be good enough to win this. I don't think they've seen cancel, so we don't have to give that away. Okay. Now we are playing Forsake the Worldly and Stinging Shot. It might be prudent to put in a Plains and even a Forest here. Maybe not the Forest, actually. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 16 lands. Yeah, this deals with lay claim, and it deals with Gideon's intervention. And just having that one out to deal with those things makes us a lot more consistent. Winds of Rebuke also deals with those things. But this is fine. So I wonder, are they going to choose the draw? Is that what they're thinking about? I wouldn't. Even though this is kind of a control matchup, it really can come down to who develops first, and if they can't hold up counter magic for our first big threat, then they might be out of it. And this hand has it. It certainly has some threats. Usually you want to lead with Mountain, unless you have a Cycler for blue that you're willing to use. Because if we could have Magma Sprayed there, that might have been something they had on their mind. Now, do we want to cycle this Illumination? We could find our Magma Spray. But I don't want to run that out yet. Ooh, and they're going to keep developing, so that means we can get our Enigma Drake into play. As a nice 0-4 wall that even blocks flyers. They're going to reveal their strategy here. Oh, there's a Kefnet. So we might be on the back foot this game, although Kefnet won't be active for a bit anyway. What's the play now? Drawing some cards looks okay. They go up to 4, maybe 5, 6 with Kefnet if they choose that route. Yeah, let's see what they do and maybe draw some cards. Okay, cool. So we're going to draw some cards here. Still, they can only go up to 6 with Kefnet. This might be one of our best chances to attack. 6. First things first. Well, compelling argument might be a win condition if we play our cards right. Yeah, let's just pass back here. We're not in a commanding position quite yet. Yeah, they're using their old Kefnet trick. Not returning a land. And now they have Kefnet activation up to 7. So, not holding out for the milling dream. Maybe we go after the initiate as something to do. No, I don't think that's right. Yeah, we can hold off on that. They've got a lot of cards over there. The Cryptic Serpents are 5, so that's not all that appealing. Naga Oracle, maybe they'll bite on this. That's one less Kefnet activation. And they can cycle their Winged Shepherd, that's fine too. So we're live to draw one of our bounce spells. That's our only answer for this poor Kefnet. Here it is, coming in. So maybe we get to attack, and this would have been a reason to have electrified their initiate earlier, so we could get in that attack. I have to feel like they are going to counter this. We don't really have the mana to hold up for it, so we need Enigma Drake to block these ground creatures once more. And here's Kefnet ready to attack again. Oh, they missed it because they played their land. Not sure if that was the intention, but they're still in a pretty commanding position. Tormenting Voice. Well, with that voice, we can discard Reduce. Well, hold on. We've got 2 in the grave. We could go up to 4 in the grave. And just play out 2 serpents. So yeah, let's discard Reduce. And that means we play a land, Cryptic Serpent, Cryptic Serpent. And that gives us good blockers for this nonsense. Are they going to ambush our Enigma Drake? There's nothing they can ambush with, I'm pretty sure. But they will kind of get in here and get us down to 6. They need a couple more hits before we become at their mercy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 floodwaters would be scary here. But that would be one less card in hand. They're going to bounce our Serpent? Oh, that's not beatable. Come on now. Give us a break. Well, we need to look for something better. Oh, that's kind of good. That is an out for sure. Can we do it all here? We can't do everything here. But we can play a land. Maybe we Winds of Rebuke on their turn, because they'll need to activate Kefnik to attack with it. And then we can Winds of Rebuke, and then they might not be able to play it back. In that case, we might want to tap some lands and not attack at all. Oh, it's getting so scary. They can replay Kefnet. But then they'll be... Oh, I don't know. Maybe we electrify this Regal Caracal and save the Winds of Rebuke. So many options. Because if we electrify now, we get in 6 with our Enigma Drake. 6, and then we'll need to get in 10 the next turn. But that'll only be like 9. Oh, it's just so ridiculous. Alright, let's kill that thing. It is the most annoying creature they have at this point. They don't have counter magic up for it. And that gives us another point of damage with our Enigma Drake. And this is a race situation. They don't have lethal on the board since we can bounce their Kefnet on their attack. So here's the Kefnet activation. Then you may return a land you control to its owner's hand. Wonder if they'll do that. They choose not to use the ability. Sure. Oh, this is the best. This is the best thing that could have happened. They think this is lethal, right? But if they have cancel up, it doesn't matter. Don't have cancel up. Yes. Because we might win on the crackback. Right, our best bet here is to go after the stuff and not go after the skirmisher. No, actually, they're going to want to play Kefnet again, so let's just block the most damage. I was thinking if they played land and then skirmisher, that would be worse for us, but it doesn't hurt us that much. And we mill our Glorybringer, but we also hit a stinging shot. Cool game. And we have, any two of our creatures is lethal here, so Kefnet won't win it. That was the perfect attack they could have made for us. Did not play around Winds of Rebuke. I do want to see what they do. here, and I hope it's not just wait 10 minutes and disconnect. But no, they've got more style and guile than that. And we can move on to the finals.